if you go and look at the sky during the day and during the night, the sun rises in the east, goes across the sky and sets in the west, right? And as the sun sets, the stars appear. They also rise in the east, they move across the sky, they set in the west. So this is what you observe, right? And by morning the sun appears again. So this, and the cycle continues. So for anyone observing the sky during the day or night, it seems like everything is moving around the earth. All of those things are moving around the earth, right? So ancient people, I mean, thousands of years before, they thought that the earth was a center of everything and everything goes around the earth. So this is called geocentrism, right? Geo means earth, centrism means center. So earth at the center and everything else going around the earth surrounded by fixed stars. So that was the universe they knew, right? All the naked eye, five naked eye planets, moon, sun, and surrounded by a fixed sphere of stars which don't move at all. So this was the universe ancient people know. Even for you, if you observe, that's what it feels like, right? So that's called geocentrism, right? But one of the first people who thought not everything goes around the earth, but earth and all of the other planets, they go around the sun. This is called heliocentrism. So one of the first people who thought about the universe is endless and there are millions and billions of stars, billions of alien worlds are out there, but this ancient Vedic people of India who imagined an unending universe, limitless universe. You can find a lot of scriptures in the ancient India, the Vedic scriptures, in the Rig Veda, if you remember, we talked about. You can find a lot of writings about the universe. They wrote some amazing things and about the heliocentrism as well. But before that, you see how ancient people, Vedic people, thought really deep into the universe. You see, they were very philosophical. For example, one of the hymns of Rig Veda, 10.1.129.3, a hymn on creation, they talk about the creation of the universe, how the universe began. See, it's not even, we don't know how the universe began, first of all. How many stars are there? How many alien worlds are there? We don't know. So they thought about this, they questioned. They didn't come to a conclusion, but they questioned philosophically, scientifically. And you can find this here, right? Then even non-existence was not there. That means even the universe did not exist before. There might be nothingness before. The universe even did not exist. There was no air then, nor the space beyond it. What covered it? Where was it? In whose keeping? Was there then cosmic fluid in depths unfathomed? That means, did the universe really exist before the birth? We know that the Big Bang created the universe nowadays because of the scientific evidence. But what was there before Big Bang? Maybe the universe didn't exist at all. So that's that kind of deep philosophical, scientific questioning. And also, you see, what are words and what are mortal thoughts? That means what I'm speaking to you, I'm telling you something in the English language. And what does that means? Does the words really mean something? Or is it just for the humanity, life on the earth? It's just limited. Or do our questions even make sense? Because the universe existed for 13, 14 billion years. Molecules came together, formed stars, galaxies, planets. From those molecules, we came. And from that, we are questioning. How did the entire thing came? And is that even a valid question to ask? See, how deep is it, right? You understand what I'm saying? It's very deep, right? Whence this unfathomed world and from what cause? I mean, how did the universe was born? What was the reason behind it, behind this entire thing? Who knows from whence this great creation sprang? He from who all this great creation came, whether his will created or was mute. The most high seer that is in the highest heaven, he knows it, or perchance even he knows not. I mean, we think that the universe might have been created some supernatural power or anything. He is the one who was the creator. Does he even know how this universe was created, or he himself doesn't know? That means if the God created it, then who created the God? Such a deep questioning, right? If God created the universe, then who created the God? Maybe there was nothing before the Big Bang. Maybe there was nothing before the universe. So, and also you can go and find, see, if you go and look at the night sky, you can find a lot of stars. All of the stars, there are a lot of planets around those stars. So ancient Vedic people really thought about deep into the universe, and even one of the hymns of creation, 10.10.88, you can find how many fires are there, how many suns, that means how many stars, how many waters, how many oceans. I'm not posing an awkward question for you, fathers. I ask you, poets, only to find out. I'm just asking. That's an inquiry into the universe. See how beautiful they have written. They are not saying this is all the universe there is. And they are not saying there might be something, there might be a creation. They are simply saying maybe someone has created it and maybe someone not. And what was there before the universe? If God created the universe, then who created the God? Maybe there was nothingness. See how deep these things are. This is a scientific and philosophical questioning that we find in the ancient Vedas. India is a land of philosophical questioning, but through the times, actually, it was really misrepresented by different kinds of cultures. You go and pray God, and otherwise God will punish you. All these things are like really messed up over the times, but that was not the intended. They were really deep. So the creation, they represented it as a Brahma, an entity which they call Brahma, and one who runs the universe. It's not a person sitting there running everything. The operations of the universe was represented by Vishnu, and the destruction of the universe, the stars, they're born, they die, the universe, they die, it was born, and the universe one day will die. They were representing this as kind of entities which they call the birth, operations, and the destruction. Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, these are the entities, these are the concepts that they represented. And later, people started, they're simply doing, if you don't pray the God, they will punish you. That's not the thing they're talking. It's very deep. Anyone who wants to inquire into the deep philosophical questioning of ancient Vedas, you can find wonderful phrases are there. Very scientific, very philosophical, right? So, and they imagine an endless universe with many worlds around them, many solar systems. Is anyone living there? We don't know. There might be. It's too early to answer, right? And unlike the earlier other people who thought this was the universe, everything, there were no galaxies, nothing. These people imagined an endless universe, and you can write. We have just seen in the writings their expressions in the Rig Veda, right?